with names like Dinklesbiel and München, fairy tale castles, river surfers, and friendly locals who wouldn't want to discover Germany. This is Kid's Eye View in beautiful Bavaria. We're heading into the Alps with our German friend Anna to find out what makes everyone fall in love with Germany. We spent our first day visiting Neuschwanstein, which was the inspiration for Disney's Sleeping Beauty castle. It's a great day trip from Munich since it's just an hour and a half south of the city. The drive takes you through stunning views of the Alps. There are two castles here, Hohenschwangau, the childhood home of King Ludwig II, who also built Neuschwanstein, which means the New Swan Castle. The king built Neuschwanstein as an escape from the world. He was very shy and had a big imagination, which you can see in the castle.
Time for our first trip tip. Arrive early, as in 8 a.m. early. You'll want to beat the tour buses arriving from Munich. The castle is open daily except just before Christmas and New Year's Day. Same-day tickets are only sold on-site and the line is long. Trust us. 6,000 people visit the castle every day. You must buy the tickets here before you make the trip up the mountain, and you can reserve tickets for both castles online up to 2 days before your visit. Tickets are timed for a specific tour in a specific language. Unfortunately, the castle is not equipped for disabled people. The ascent is steep and there are lots of stairs in the castle.
You have to get up to the castle by the time your tour starts. There are 3 choices. You can take the bus for about €2, take a horse-drawn carriage for €6 per person, or for a little exercise, you can walk up the trails and make some new friends.
Time for another trip tip. In the Alps, make sure to dress in layers. Weather can change quickly, and in the summer it's often rainy, cold, then sunny and warm in the same day.
Since we don't have a lot of time before our tour and the bus line moves faster, we take the bus. We get off at the stop for Marienbrück, which means Mary's Bridge, then walk a few yards up to the bridge for a stunning view over waterfalls. On the other side, you can get a breathtaking look at the castle from a distance. This castle is called the New Swan Castle, after a character from one of the king's favorite operas. Then we walk back to the trail and hike down to see the castle. You'll want to wear comfy shoes. You'll be walking a lot. Once you get close to the castle, you realize how big it really is.
Now that's a castle.
There are lots of people walking up, so stick together. And don't forget to look up. This is a prime spot for hang gliders and paraplangers soaring through the sky. Once you walk through the gates, you can get a good look around before your tour starts. They don't let any cameras inside the castle since taking pictures is verboten, which means forbidden. The castle is as stunning outside as it is inside. Look for the sign showing tour numbers so you don't miss your tour. We're up next, so we'll see you when we get out. Once we exit, we take some time to enjoy the view while we're waiting to take the horse-drawn carriage down. The horse carriage stop is a short walk just below the castle. The carriage guides are really friendly and their horses like them too. The ride is €6 per person going up to the castle from the bottom and €3 going down. You pay the drivers directly. It's a great way to relax as you watch the scenery pass by. Once you get back down, there's more to see. You can stop at the Museum of the Bavarian Kings and stroll along the Alpsee, which means Alp Lake.
Here's another trip tip. Consider staying in the area overnight before seeing the castle. There are great little villages close by where you can enjoy Bavaria without having to rush down the Autobahn the morning of your visit. Make sure to book hotels early since they fill up fast. We found a great little Bavarian village with a pretty Platz or square that was really fun to explore without a lot of tourists. It gave us a good appreciation for the culture of the Alps and gave the kids a chance to goof around.
How do you do this?
Try to look at us.
I can't. I can't do it.
I think I might have liked the Middle Ages.
Help me.
We did a little window shopping to check out the fashion for kids and adults. Some men in Bavaria wear lederhosen, and many women wear pretty dresses called drindles. We checked out the local art. How can we fit one of those into the suitcase? She's a little creepy. And of course, we found some of our favorite German food, like schnitzel, just like Mom makes. And Schneeballen, which we're going to try our hand at in our culture kitchen. After a quick overnight, we're on our way to the bustling capital of Bavaria and one of our favorite cities, Munich. The best way to see the city's bubbly personality and stunning parks is on the back of a bike. We meet up with Mike's Bike Tours in the Marienplatz, which is the main square in the city, below the Spielzeug Museum. Spielzeug is a toy in German. You guessed it, this is the toy museum. The first thing our guide tells us about is the new town hall in the middle of the Marienplatz. In Germany, a town hall is called a Rathaus. On top of it is the famous Glockenspiel. See the figures that look like they're dancing? Every day at 11 a.m., 12 o'clock noon, and 5 p.m., those dancers spin around. The top section represents the wedding of the founder of the Hofbrau Brewery. The lower half represents the coopers who make beer barrels. In the year 1517, the plague was making many people sick. When it was over, the coopers came out of their houses and danced in the square. So every 7 years, as part of the tradition, coopers returned to dance in the square. As with most old cities, every statue has meaning, including these lions. This one is facing the royal palace and has its mouth open, meaning that with the government here, you can speak your mind. The other lion faces the church, and its mouth is closed, which means with respect to the church, you keep your thoughts in your head. Our next stop has us really surprised. Munich has a beautiful park right in the middle of the city, and it's huge. The English Garden is one of the largest urban parks in the world and the place to relax with friends. You can even jump into the river, which is called the Isar, and ride the rapids through the city. Right in the middle of the park stands Germany's second largest beer garden. Beer gardens are not just for drinking beer. They're gathering places for everyone. In its center is a Chinese tower, or term, that was built in 1790. It was burnt to the ground in World War II, then rebuilt in 1952 so that bands could play above the people enjoying the garden. You can buy food here, or, like any beer garden in Munich, you can also bring your own food. We take about an hour to relax and enjoy the Oompa band playing from above. And I get a chance to try my German. Bahnrückgabe.
Handrückgabe.
Geschwabegab.
Geschirrabgabe.
When we come back, it's time to wax up your board and catch a wave in the Isar with Munich's river surfers. Time to get back on the bikes and head over to see the river surfers. Yep, surfing is big in Munich. Our guide explains that the city puts planks beneath the water to smooth out the current for the surfers. The surfers are out here every day conquering the river, even in the rain and in the winter. They make it look so easy. I think we're going to take some surfing lessons when we get back. Finally, we make it back to the Marienplatz and take a quick walk through Germany's most famous restaurant, the Hofbrauhaus. This place is always packed with tourists who come for the famous beer, pretzels, and a little hoopah music. We're not sure if it was the food, the fresh air, or the music you hear everywhere here, but we've had a great day in Munich, enjoying the sights and sounds of Bavaria. Thanks for taking a kid's eye view of one of our favorite places, Bavaria. Can't forget about our yodeling friend to help us say goodbye. Auf Wiedersehen, Germany. For more information on planning your own adventure to Bavaria or bringing a bit of Germany into your home, go to www.kidseyeview.com.
Well, I know I'm not your neighbor, but you can call me